Hey guys, and today we'll talk about the last two episodes of The Mandalorian, of season 3, episodes 3 and 4. Although mostly about episode 4 though, but I will say that episode 3 was kind of a mixed bag. Like, I like that they show us Coruscant and what it looks now after the Empire's fall, though we never actually seen it during the Imperial time. Like, we've seen a lot of it in the prequels, but in the original trilogy, Coruscant never appears. I mean, it does during the celebration scene, but that's really it. But yes, I really like to see Coruscant after the original trilogy. It was a very nice thing to see. And though the story barely focused on Mandalorian and it mostly focused on this Dr. Pershing, the guy from season 1, and it showed us that the New Republic can be kind of authoritarian. Like, he wanted to continue his experiments, but because he worked for the Empire, he's now banned from it. And also the ending of the episode, how they are injecting something into his brain, like to completely wipe out his memories, or whatever, I don't know, or change his memories, I don't know. But objectively, that definitely seemed very unethical, and so... But I'm kind of mixed on that, like, the Empire was supposed to be evil, so making the New Republic kind of equal evil to the Empire? I don't think I'm very fond of that. And also, I wasn't very fond of this other character of Elia Kane. Like, she didn't really appeal to me. I didn't really like her character. So overall, episode 3 of The Mandalorian, I say, was a mixed bag. I can see some people liking it, even though I wasn't very fond of some of the choices the episode made. But I did like the ending of Bo-Katan being basically accepted into the Children of the Watch, into the cult that Din Djarin, the Mandalorian, belongs to, because she was technically absolved too when she bathed in the living waters. She did it to save the Mandalorian, but still, in the eyes of the Mandalorians, she now too is absolved, which means she technically joined in. So, yes, the ending of the episode was pretty good. And as I said, I also like the visit to Coruscant, even though I wasn't very fond of some of the choices the episode has made. Now, let's talk about episode 4. Episode 4 of The Mandalorian, I think, had some good parts, but also suffered from some problems. Like, for example, I really like that we actually see the flashback of Grogu's backstory, the Baby Yoda's, I mean. Yeah, his name is Grogu, and I really like we see the flashback of his backstory, which is revealed he was in the Jedi Temple and he was saved from the Order 66, and how we see the clone troopers slaughtering all the Jedi while he was saved. Yes, that was a wicked cool flashback, and I really liked that. That flashback was certainly the best part of the episode, and I'm really hoping we're gonna learn a lot more. Like, Grogu is like 50, which means that he was around like 25 back then, and it really interests me to learn how did he come into the possession of the Jedi in the first place. That would actually be really interesting. So I'm really hoping we'll see more flashbacks, and hopefully flashbacks that dive even further into the past. That's what I'm really hoping for. But what I didn't like about the episode, it feels like that's kind of inherent problem in the season as a whole. This season, for so far, lacks any direction. We still have 4 more episodes to go, but for now, I feel this season of The Mandalorian very much lacks any direction and doesn't feel like it's going anywhere. Like, in this episode, other than the flashbacks of Grogu, I mean, I also liked Bo-Katan struggling for legacy, but most of the episode was very much struggling with lack of direction, and I'm going to say now what I mean. I mean, this season largely suffers from what they are doing to the main character, the Mandalorian. Like, they're very much sidelining him, and for example, in this episode, like, it starts with the Mandalorian being with the Children of the Watch, his Mandalorian cult, and Bo-Katan adapting to it. And then, of course, Grogu is being playful with a Mandalorian kid who quickly gets abducted by some giant bird and taken to its nest. And then, of course, the Mandalorian and some other Mandalorians go on a rescue mission. And that's literally what their episode revolves around. And I honestly feel this is very much like a side quest that brings nothing in the story. And yes, first season also had a lot of filler episodes that technically didn't enlarge the story, but at the end of the day, there was a clear directive. Like the Mandalorian wondered what to do with Grogu and tried to find him a home. But here, like now, he basically became sort of his adopted dad, and here, honestly, like, sometimes I wonder if they maybe, like, don't know what to do with the story now that Grogu returned from Luke Skywalker to the Mandalorian. And in all honesty, I'm now more convinced that maybe it was a better choice to simply leave him with Luke Skywalker, because now the story honestly very much lacks direction. Like as I said, in first season there was also filler, but there was an overarching story. Here, it's still hard to tell what's the overall narrative of the season 3. We are already on episode 4, and I still can't really tell the narrative. Hopefully episodes 5 to 8 pull it together, and we will ultimately see like where this is all going. But as I said, for now, that's the inherent problem of the season 3 as a whole. It's obvious to me that the show really lacks any direction. We'll see how it goes. Maybe it'll pull itself together. Who knows? But for now, I say season 3 of The Mandalorian is sadly a little bit underwhelming. Okay guys, thank you for checking out this video. Press the like button, please subscribe to this channel, and I'll talk to you soon in another video. Talk to you later, bye!